Yo, what's going on Twitch, YouTube? Welcome to another legendary tabletop live stream. Today we're playing some more cartographers. So we're going to be doing map D. And yeah, I don't have everything set up yet, but we're getting there. So I have all these scoring cards just mixed. Like these are all the forest cards. These are all from the base game and heroes. So these are all the village cards. These are all the farm and water scoring cards. And I think there's 8 total. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. This one has 9 because this is from Stone or Architect's mini expansion. So this is Jail's Advice. I'm just gonna mix it in. And this one is gain 1 reputation star for each different terrain type adjacent to each mountain. And yeah, we're just gonna shuffle them. And then we'll pull one off the top. Any cartographer players out there? Cartographers? Alright, so we have one of each, right? So I'm just gonna shuffle this best I can and just put them down. Alright, those are the scoring cards. So we have, for A, we'll be scoring in spring. So spring, we score A and B, 8 time. Summer, we score B and C, so 7 time. Fall, we score C and D, so that's 7 time. And then winter, we score D and A for 6 time. And for A, we have Shoreside Expanse. So this is earn 3 reputation stars for each cluster of farm spaces not adjacent to a water space or the edge of the map. And it's the same for farm or water, both farm and water. So in the example there, this farm space does not score because it's touching the edge of the map, and then this water space is touching a farm space, so it doesn't count. And then these two separate clusters, farm and water, score because they're not touching any other farm or waters. So 3 points each there. Then we have Green Gold Plains. This one is earn 3 reputation stars for each cluster of village spaces that is adjacent to 3 or more different terrain types. And then Heart of the Forest. Earn 2 reputation stars for each forest space surrounded on all 4 sides by forest spaces or the edge of the map. And for D, we have the Broken Road. Earn 3 reputation stars for each complete diagonal line of filled spaces that touches the left and bottom edges of the map. Okay. So I kind of see this would be 3 points just for filling in right here. I guess if you can draw a diagonal line through it. Easy enough. And then we have some skill cards. I almost forgot. So this is another expansion. We have both skill packs just mixed in. So the first skill card is going to be Sense Evil. During the draw phase, draw this hero adjacent to the drawn shape. So if we don't get a hero, we can spend a coin to draw that hero, I guess. Could be useful. Probably won't use it. Then we have Manipulate. So during the draw phase, if an ambush card is not revealed, break the chosen shape into 2 separate shapes. And then we have Concentrate. So for 3 coins during the draw phase, if an ambush card is not revealed, draw the chosen shape a second time, fill it with the same terrain type. Yikes. Okay. I'm sure they all have their own situational uses, but we'll see. So we're gonna start flipping some explore cards here. We'll see what we get. Alright, Wildwood Garden. Okay. So I could get 6 points if I do farms. Just can't touch the edge of the map. Yeah, we'll just put it like right here. Just like that. And Wildwood Garden is 2 out of 8. So these are going to be 2 separate clusters. Let's flip another one. Kethra's Gates. Alright, this one costs no time. And you could draw one of any shape. So we could just draw another farm, another water. Easy 3 points here. Although the annoying thing with Heart of the Forest is it has to be surrounded on all 4 sides by forest spaces or the edge of the map, so I don't know if these filled spaces count. Like, I would just put a forest there for 3, right? But I don't know. I could do houses. So we have Green Gold Plains, 3 reputation stars for each cluster of village spaces that is adjacent to 3 or more different terrain types. I think we just go water here. Just randomly down here, we're just putting water for 3 points. No time. Alright, let's flip. Mangrove Swamp. This is a big shape. I don't know. Feel like we do trees here. This would be like 2 points. No. Yeah, let's just wing it. Yo, what's going on, Sure Gabe? How we doing today? You've been playing some Final Girl? I have both of the newest packs coming, so we're just waiting for them to get here. Yeah, we're good. I'm a little sick, so you're gonna have to bear with me, but just like I have like a cold or something. But so you played Demon in the Shadows already on stream? Damn, I missed it. I'm gonna have to go back and watch it. Is it still on a VOD that I can watch? Two, 4. This is 5. Settlement. Okay. I feel like we take this opportunity to just draw this smaller shape down here. It's still on the VOD. Okay, good. I know Twitch like deletes everything after 14 days, but I'll definitely check it out before then. I'm excited to see it. Did you like it? What'd you think about it? Demon in the Shadows you played on stream. What about the Rotten Harvest? Like I said, I'm just waiting on both to get here, and then we'll be playing them on stream as well. Yeah, I think we just take this opportunity to draw this smaller shape right here. We're not going to get 3 different terrains touching this house. But at least this is worth a coin, right? Let's just do it. Let's do the coin. Bam. Done. Okay, we're at 2, 4, 5 time. Let's flip. Oh, see, we could extend this, or maybe not. This is where I'm sort of thinking we draw something different. Although we could get a lot of tree points here. Start filling in those tree areas. You still haven't played Rotten Harvest yet. Final Girl for now, for me, and streams are 4 out of schedule streams. Okay. Yeah, I'm probably just gonna play it blind on stream. It is hard though, right? Going into it not knowing the rules, but I kind of like the surprise. So if we do houses, we have 2, 4, 6, 7. Our next card, we would have to get at least 1 more terrain. But see, the house wouldn't even touch 2 terrains like where I'm trying to draw it. So this just looks like trees, guys. This looks like it's trees. I mean, just like right here. Yeah, just like right here. Because we're at least getting what, 2? Yeah, we're getting 2 for the middle forest. And then we're also getting 2 for this. No, because of that mountain, right? This Heart of the Forest card is very confusing to me. So it says, earn 2 reputation stars for each forest space surrounded on all 4 sides by forest spaces or the edge of the map. So basically, the mountain wouldn't count, right? What a bummer. I feel like that one's hard. Alright, 2, 4, 6, 7. Let's go. This would be 9. So we're at 9 out of 8. This is our last card. And we have Manipulate at our disposal, but I don't think it's worth using. We could definitely do houses here, right? It's the same amount of points. So if we were to do, I feel like we should save the forest or the farm, sorry, for like some spaces later. Well, it's not heavy rules, just remembering the rules because they happen often. Yeah, dude, like I feel like if I open a Final Girl pack and you're not here, like I just can't play it. And it's hard once you start messing up the rules, right? You just assume that you're playing right. At least for me. Let's do houses here, right? We go houses. We go big houses. We want this cluster of houses to touch 3 different things. So we're going to do that like this. We're going to draw sideways. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. And now this is a cluster of village spaces touching mountains, farms, and trees. So it's 3 points. Bam. Okay. Alright, that's a wrap for spring. So we'll tally this up. Let's bring A down. So we're going to score A. We have 1, 2, 3. It's 3 points for each cluster of farm spaces not adjacent to a water space or the edge of the map. So this is not adjacent to water or the edge of the map. Not adjacent to water or the edge of the map. And then this is not adjacent to farm or the edge of the map. So 3, 6, 9. 9 points for A. We have 1 coin. Then we'll score B. Green Gold Plains. 3 points for each cluster of village spaces that is adjacent to 3 or more different terrain types. So this is a cluster of village spaces here, touching forest, farm, and mountains. Bam. 3 points. No monsters yet, so we have 13 total. So it'll be 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Yeah, easy. Okay, we'll shuffle in another monster. Another hero. Get this going. We did set up some new stuff on Twitch. Like we have some emotes and stuff. And I don't know. I was getting after it. I'm not sure how any of that stuff works. Is it just like this little smiley face button? See, like they don't give me. Oh, okay. So we did add some emotes. Oh my god, the emotes are absurd. How do you guys keep track of this stuff? Yeah, man, I'm good. Like I said, I'm just sick. We're just chilling, playing some cartographers. You are you're a moderator now. Looks like. Yeah, we're gonna shuffle this up, and we go into summer. Summer is 7 time. So we're scoring B and C. So we score green gold plains again. I feel like that's a hard one to get a really high score with. Right? Like you can only draw so many village spaces. Let's see what we have. We have pasture first. Okay. I mean, we don't score A again until the end of the game, but right away I'm thinking like 2 free farm cluster packs looks good to me. So, and we get a coin. I mean, that's 6 points right there in 1 card, right? So, you draw 2 separate farms, you get a coin and 6 points. I mean, I feel like you can't beat that, right? Where do we put it? Where do we put it? Is this visible? Can you guys even see this? So I was thinking we could go here and get 2 coins, right? See, I would just be worried about later on connecting these 2 farms. We don't want to do that, right? We could just go 1, 2 for 6. That actually helps with the broken road. So I think we're gonna go with that, right? So we do 1 there. We do 1 here. Then we get a coin. Nice. First time being a moderator. The mod panel is useful. Is it? I wouldn't know what it looks like. You can see it. Oh, so you can like move stuff around. That's cool. Yeah. 1 out of 7. 1 out of 7. Let's keep it going. Alright, this is 3. So we have 2 and a 1. That's 3. So then Woodland's Crossing. Or Woodland Crossroads. Can't read. I feel like, do we just go crazy on the forest up here? It has to end up being worth it, right? I mean, we're never going to get this 1 spot. But, like, are we getting... I feel like it has to be worth, right? We're getting a coin here. I don't know. I don't know. That's what I was thinking. Okay, and then for surrounding this mountain, we get a coin. Nice. We can look at this forest too. So for Heart of the Forest, it's each forest space that's surrounded on all four sides by other forest spaces or the edge of the map. So 2, 4, 6, 8 right now. Oh my god, I was hoping it would be a lot more than that. Again, like it'll be more if we fill in that 1 or down here. There is a small forest shape we could do like that. We'll see if we get lucky. But that's 3 out of 7. And we're flipping another one. Okay, we have our first monster card. This is a giant troll ravage. Let's check this out. Okay. So we start, that's probably really hard to see, but upper right corner, clockwise. Okay. So we'll come right here, right? Go down this way. First legal spot is going to be right here, if I'm not mistaken. And this is the Troll Ravage. Alright, Troll Ravage says, after scoring each season, destroy an empty space adjacent to the giant troll. So probably that one. I don't see how that's going to hurt us though. Because the empty spaces adjacent to monsters, we're going to lose a point, right? So if they're destroying them, it really just helps us. Let's keep going. Wildwood Garden again. This could be big for A. I'm telling you. So again, this is 2 separate clusters. We need to think about this though, because we are working our way towards like a big Heart of the Forest points. If we take forest here, we end up getting like, I mean, the best placement would be like probably, oh man, I don't know. I feel like we have to take the 6 points, right? 6 points for farms, because it's going to be 3 and 3 if we keep them not touching each other. And we'll let the troll destroy this spot. And let's just do something like this. Like, let's do like this. This is an odd game. I feel like we're not doing too well. Alright, that's 5. We'll see how it goes. Yep, 5 out of 7. Oh my god, another monster. Gorgon Gaze. That is a weird shape. That is a very weird shape. So this one starts in the bottom right corner of the map. So here, the first legal spot, I could be wrong on this, but it looks like right here, right? So you would start here, and you can't draw the shape there, right? So then you would work your way. Wait, am I going the right way? Yeah, clockwise. based on this direction. So if we start here and go this way, the first place we can draw the full shape is right here. And it's actually 3 separate clusters of monster. We are getting cooked by monsters right now. Damn, 2 in a row too. That's gonna hurt. After drawing the Gorgon, destroy an adjacent non-mountain space. What? Okay, we have to do that now, right? Yeah. Alright, so any space adjacent to this Gorgon, we can destroy right now. Now, what's going to help us? Really none of it, right? Yeah, this is not a shape that we see, I don't think. So maybe right here? Or just right in between? Or just right here? Yikes. I feel like this is bad. Let's do right here. I can't remember in Heroes if there's a 4, like 4 in a straight line. I know there is in the base game, right? Maybe we should do here. Let's do here. Okay, we destroy that space. So that was I don't know, adjacent to the Gorgon gaze. And it says to do it like right after drawing it, so that's what we did. Okay, still on 5 out of 7. Let's flip. Alright, we have our first hero. A little late to the game, I must say. This guy's way late to the party. I feel like saying like, yo, where you been at, dude? 2 monsters come out before the first hero. This sucks. Alright. We could put it here. But see, this is going to get destroyed, so I don't really care about this. What's worse? Oh, wait, we never did? No, this is... Yeah, this is, So we have the Troll and the Gorgon. So that's all this season. So this is going to get destroyed. Although it would be nice to just wipe that out. Leave that space blank, can we? Like, can you flip the attack patterns? Probably a good question, right? I'm trying to draw this in such a way that I can destroy one of these monsters. So... yeah, because if we attack here... well, if these are destroyed, but not this... damn! Like, can we flip the attack pattern? I feel like that's a valid question. Like, can I draw this here and then go 1, 2, 3, 4? Because it attacks 4 spaces, right? Does anyone know? I don't know. What's the best Yeah, I don't know. Helpful point reward? Yeah. Actually, that's not a bad idea to check the rulebook. I have the base game out, but not the heroes. Let me see what it says. Resolving heroes. When a hero card is revealed, each player draws a 1x1 square anywhere on their map, fills it with the hero terrain type. Marks the 3 spaces depicted in the depicted attack pattern relative to the hero's space. Attack patterns can overlap filled spaces and the edge of the map. Heroes destroy monsters in 2 ways. When a hero is drawn, all monster spaces within the hero's attack pattern are immediately destroyed. Then for the rest of the game, all monster spaces drawn within any hero's attack pattern are destroyed. After all players have finished, discard the hero and returns to the game box. So I don't think you can. I don't think you can flip. Damn, I've been playing this wrong like forever then, because I've been flipping. Definitely been flipping. Yikes. So we have to draw it exactly like that? That's weak. Or like this, right? I say we do it right here. No. This is such a weird... Oh, alright. Well, let's just draw it here. And we'll get most of this. Right? I don't know. Whatever. All right, 5 out of 7. This is gonna be our last card. This is 7. So 2, 4, 6, 7. You don't have this. You don't have this expansion. Coastal encampment. Yo, what do you do with those points? Oh, I'm curious about that. Let's see. So this will be our last chance to score green gold plains, right? So we can easily just draw houses right here. I feel like we're doing really bad on the broken road though. What do? Trade them for rewards. Oh, okay, cool. What kind of what kind of rewards? Do we want to get 3 points? Get rid of some monster spaces by putting a house pattern right here. So this is going to be touching monster, farm, and mountain. There are two types, automatic and manual. Nice. See, I don't know anything about this stuff. I tried adding some things to my Twitch. I feel like I'm not familiar enough with just the dashboard Twitch in general. Okay. Manual's like the one you just did by reading there. Okay. Cool. I feel like that's a good idea. And we get a coin, right? We get the coin for this. Coin, 3 points. I mean, last ditch effort. We could use a coin to do sense evil here. Actually, that's a great idea. Right? Because it would only be like -1. -2 and then -1 for the rest of it. Maybe we do sense evil. Let's do it while we can, right? Let's spend a coin. Do sense evil. During the draw phase, if an ambush card is not revealed, during the draw phase, draw this hero adjacent to the drawn shape. Oh, that doesn't help us. Okay, we're not using sense evil then. Yeah, we're gonna have to eat those points. Okay. And you decide the rewards, but the typical is sound alerts and interactions. See, I'm gonna have to familiarize myself with all of that. I can't even get my alerts figured out. Like, I don't know what I'm doing on Twitch here, man. Use blurb. I think it's the best for sound, for the sound a bit. I don't know if you've noticed, but none of my alerts work. I mean, there's that. I tried fixing it. I don't know what I'm doing wrong. Okay, this is going to be a painful one. 2, 4, 6, 7. We score B and C, so we score B first. Green Gold Plains. 3 points for each cluster of village spaces that is adjacent to 3 or more different terrain types. We have village spaces here, but it's not adjacent to 3 or more different terrain types. We have village space here. It is adjacent to forest, farm, and mountain. So that's 3. And then this is adjacent to monster, farm, and mountain. So that's 6. Alright, then we scored C. Heart of the Forest. This one's confusing as hell. It's 2 here, right? Because this is edge of the map, forest. So 2, 4, 6, 8. Did I already count this one? 2, 4. No. 6, 8. That's it? That's it? 8 points. We are not doing so well, guys. 3 points for coins, and then monsters is going to be -1, 2, 3. Right? 1, 2, 3. And then after scoring, we destroy an empty space adjacent to the giant troll. So we're gonna destroy this space. Boom. That'll take care of that. Alright, total's gonna be 14. That's pretty bad, actually. I feel like we could be doing much better. It's all good. But the heroes and the monsters come out. And we go to fall, so we'll be scoring C and D for fall, okay? And there's only 7 time again. And we need to add a monster and a hero in here. So 1, 2, shuffle the deck. Let's go. All right. So yeah, the total there was 14. So 13 for summer, 14 for spring, 27 total. It does not look good. Let's flip. Oh, settlement. I've been waiting for this shape though, so we could do broken road. We don't score houses anymore, so I think it makes the most sense to just take the coin and draw this right here. I mean, this was a bad choice from the start, if you ask me, but we take the double, well, we just take 1 coin, right? Yeah, 1 coin. And that's that. Now, we are working on broken road. You know, I feel like, you know, you gotta work on broken road. That's one of the best. For some reason, I love the directional. I'm sure everyone loves the directional scoring cards. They are the best, and they're the best when they're on like D or A, right? So you have all game to work on them. Alright, we have the Dal of Jolev again. Alright, let's see what this guy does. We might end up just using this guy to get rid of that troll. So like, we just draw him right here, right? And we're allowed to draw these attack patterns off the map, right? Yeah. So then we wouldn't even draw these 2 attack patterns, right? Like this one and this one. We just attack here, destroy that, surround these 2. And that's that. Nice. Okay, 1 out of 7. Okay, let's flip. This is 3 out of 7. We have Wildwood Garden again. We're gonna have to make a decision here. Are we going big money, shoreside expanse? Or are we just getting more Heart of the Forest? I feel like Heart of the Forest is cooked. Again, we want these to be like separate clusters, right? So let's just do this. I mean, it's super random, but like we draw the small one here and then the big one here, right? For Wildwood Garden. So that's 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 21, 24, 27, dude. 27 points on Shoreside Expanse if we don't mess it up. Got to keep it rolling. All right, 3 out of 7. Let's flip another Explore card here. See what goes on. 5 out of 7. We have Mangrove Swamp. Damn. This has to be trees, right? So again, this is going to be our last chance to score trees. So I think if we can just surround these trees right here like this. I mean, that's the shape, isn't it? Just draw that. And now we have a bunch of trees surrounded by trees. I mean, that's got to pick up the 8 points, right? It's got to help. So that's 5. We'll flip another one. Oh, Freyla the True. Late to the party as well. We're just getting like swamped with heroes now all of a sudden. Should we just attack? I mean, technically we still have -1 right here, right? With that. The Gorgon, yeah. Where do we put Freyla the True? Like, we could take out this last monster space, or we could just preemptively place her in such a way that maybe a monster will land there, right? Like, if we put her here, we get 3 for Broken Road, and then any monsters that get drawn here just die. So, I think that's a good play. I'm talking myself into it. Let's do it. So, the attack pattern is going to look like this. And we're at 5 out of 7. Let's flip another one. And that puts us on 7. Coastal Encampment. Last card of fall. Let's draw it up. And we know we're not scoring houses anymore, right? So we've got to get this to be water, and it can't touch farms or the edge of the map. If we want the 3 points, right? So let's do right here. Right here seems like the safest place. Man, I feel like we really messed up this game, right? We could have done better. I'm trying to figure out how to make this into like a campaign where we have to get legendary cartographer to move on to the next map. That actually sounds good, right? I mean, to me. Like, you just play that map over until you get the 30 plus? Or is that too easy? Like, alright, again, that's the end of fall. So we're going to score. First we score C. So Heart of the Forest, right? You're back. Welcome back. Heart of the Forest is 2 points. For each forest space surrounded on all 4 sides by forest spaces or the edge of the map. So we did end up getting some decent points here. We had 8 last time, but we put this big tree over here so we can see what we did, right? So this was 2, right? Because this is surrounded by edge of the map and forest. So 2. 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, I think. Is that right? So it has to be surrounded by forest spaces or the edge of the map. So like this does not count because of this mountain space, unfortunately. So it's 2, because this, I mean, and when they say surrounded, they say there's only 4 sides like this. So it's like 2, let's just go across, I guess. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14. I think that's right. So 14 for C. Yeah, 14. Fat cat clap. Thanks for the affirmation there. That, yeah, I'm having trouble with my math skills here today. For D, we're scoring the broken road. So this is just going to be the diagonals. I'm not going to lie, we fucked this up. Like this is bad. Usually I try to fill in, like when this is the scoring card, I'll try to fill in like this, but we just didn't. So 3, 6, 9. I mean, we're looking at 9 points right here. That's bad. Not good. So we'll put 9 down and just forget about it. And then we have 4 coins, right? Because we spent 1. And I feel like the skill cards like this game are just total garbage. Also, I thought we took care of that last monster, but I guess we didn't. So we get -1 for that, which sucks. So then we have 26, I think, if my math is correct here. Might have to whip out the calculator, but I think it's 26. Which puts us on like 53 or something right now, which is bad. Not good. That's it. We go into winter. So winter is 6 time. So this is the shortest season. We take these monsters. Well, we didn't get any monsters, but we take the heroes out. We shuffle in new monster, new hero, I think. We shuffle. And then we score D and A one last time. Now we have some decent points for A. We've been really banking on A being our biggest point scorer with Shoreside Expanse. These are the scoring cards too, for anyone that may have just joined. Shoreside Expanse, we get 3 points for each farms cluster not touching a water cluster or the edge of the map. So we're doing pretty well with that. Green Gold Plains, we didn't do so hot. And then Heart of the Forest, and then really the only ones that matter right now are the Broken Road and Shoreside Expanse. So if we can fill up some more of that bottom left corner of our map, I think we could do better. Because we have it kind of worked out this way. If we could work our way up a little bit like that, you know? Thoughts on that? Alright, we've shuffled. Let's flip. First Explorer card for winter. We have Settlement. Okay. So where do we want to put this? So it's got to be houses, right? Yo, we may or may not use Concentrate here, the skill card. to draw the bigger shape, dude, if we draw the bigger shape twice, we could easily fill in some of that stuff that we're missing for Broken Road, right? Like, what if we did like 1, 2, 3, 4? Concentrate 1, 2, 3, 4, but then we have a blank space here. What about 1, 2, 3, 4? Yeah, I don't really like the way it works out. We've got to hit this Broken Road. I'm telling you, like these directional ones are the big point scorers. I feel like we have to go for it though, right? Let's do concentrate. Ooh, 3 coins hurts. So we want to make sure we're getting at least 3 points for this, right? We're easily getting 3. So we're getting 1, 2, 3. That just filling in right here gets us the 3. And then I feel like we could definitely work something out here. Just I can't quite get it yet. Let's draw this first part. So we're gonna go over Freyla's attack pattern, which is fine. Draw houses, of course, right? Hopeless Diplodocus is in the chat. How's it going? How are we doing today over there in the UK? Also, Fat Cat Clap, welcome to the stream. We are going to draw this a second time. I just don't know where yet. I'm thinking like right here. It just doesn't work out the way I kind of want it to. It's going to kind of be like this, like leaving 3 blank spaces here. I don't like it. I'm good. A little sick, but you know, got like sort of a cold situation working with, but yeah, playing some cartographers. This is map D, and we're playing with all the expansions again. Did you end up printing out any of these papers? I feel like we should draw this 1, 2, 3, 4 like that, right? So hear me out. Like this. Okay, that gets us a coin. So all in all, I mean, if we look at the points we spent compared to the points we're gonna get, we spent 3 coins. We spent 3 coins. We gained 1, so we're down 2 points right now. But we filled in 1, almost 2, almost 3 Broken Road patterns. Daisy is not here. Daisy is at the beach. So it's unfortunate, but she will be back. I know. What? Yeah, actually I posted a picture on the Discord. I don't know if you saw, before I left the beach, so that everyone could see. I believe it was general chat. Yeah, she got a yeah, her little her little outfit. It's pretty cool, right? I don't think she likes it. But yeah, this has to pay off. Just I mean, that was only 1, right? So we're 1 out of 6. Let's flip. This is gonna be 2. So Timber Grove, we've been waiting for this, I feel like, over here, but we're not gonna draw it there at this point. We had snow today, so my dog is also wearing clothes. Why is that like a thing, man? The dogs are fine the way they were born, right? What kind of dog did you say you have again? Like, is it a big dog or a small dog? I feel like bigger dogs don't get clothes, do they? I could be so wrong. Staffordshire Bull Terrier, small to medium. Let me look this up. Oh, okay. Dude, your dog looks ripped. I mean, this is just like, I googled it, but those dogs look jacked as fuck. Okay, where do we put this? I mean, honestly, right here, like in Freyla's attack pattern, getting these 3 filled in gives us at least 3 points. But see, this is an issue here. Yeah, we're having some issues here. Wait, did we not get this coin? I think we did. We just didn't color it in. He's crossed with something? Okay. Yeah, I'm not sure. So there's also this shape, which is super weird. It's 1, 2, and then you skip 2 spaces and then draw the exact same shape. So we could do that like 1, 2, skip these 2 and draw these 2. But again, we're left with this blank space here. We don't score forest anymore, so realistically, it's just you put a vid in the general chat. Let me see. Oh yeah, that's a small dog, like small medium. That's right. Yeah. So you got clothes for your dog. Very cute. Very cute. Very cute. Cool color too. Black with like a little bit of white, right? She's not here. Daisy is not here. I promise. Not like hiding her. Damn, we're gonna have to put this up top, I feel. Like right here. Just go like this. Wow. Yo, I'm trying to come up with like a way to play this like campaign style. Where you have to like progress through the map packs at like a certain score, only being the valid score. Like, cause legendary cartographers is like plus 30. So like after you subtract all the points, so maybe we have to go for like legendary cartographer on each map pack. I think would be fun, but I don't know, thoughts on that. Okay, let's flip. That's 2. This will be 4. Frontier dwelling. So we are running out of spaces to put farms, right? Unfortunately. Because it would be nice to get 3 more points for shoreside expanse. But anywhere that we draw shoreside expanse here, like if we tried to get another 3 points, I don't think it would happen, right? Because if we make this farm, we just simply can't put it anywhere where it won't touch another farm or water or the edge of the map, right? So, sheesh. We have to do houses. Guys, this is not turning out how I thought it would. Mistakes were made here on this paper. Okay, and we still don't get that coin because of that one space. You like the colors? I just find it a lot easier to score. And like for me to keep track of my own stuff. When we actually color them the colors they're supposed to be colored. Because I used to just use pencils. And then like to differentiate this from this. And then like the sloppier it gets, it's harder and harder to score. I've noticed. So yeah, we got the colored pencils, the erasable colored pencils here. We actually have the official cartographer colored pencils too. So like these, you can get these for like $5 on their website. And it comes with 4 of each color. So. But again, they don't last very long. Like these are all the colors. Cartographers. Okay, that was Frontier Dwelling, that's 4. So we are close. I mean, if we flip another 2, that's it. Okay, that's it. So Wildwood Garden, but Wildwood Garden is huge. We can easily get, come on, there has to be a spot where we can jam this in and get another 6 points, right? Not here. Wrong color. I had a sharpener too. Oh yeah, we need this. We need this sharpener. So these have to be not touching the edge of the map, and they also can't touch other water or farm spaces. Talking about colors, in my board game group, we are playing Sagrada Artisans. Sagrada? I don't think I've ever played that one. Sagrada. That's not like Azul, right? Well, I see somewhere where we could get 3. It's a shame, really. We can't. I mean, we could go trees just to get... Ooh, that's 3 points. That's 3 points on Broken Road if we were to do it like this. 1, 2, 3. But, problem is... I mean, I guess it's the same, right? It's the exact same if we were to get 3 points from Shoreside Expanse. I feel like I have to be missing something here. Like, I mean, we do this. We do 1, 2. We get 3 for the single farm cluster here. Same situation. I'm looking at this pattern all the way up. So in a diagonal. Does that work? Like it's this B square, right? B1, C2, D3. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, that's right. So it's the same. Oh my god. And it's our last card too, huh? So maybe we do that. And if we use concentrate, we don't even have enough coins for concentrate. That's absurd. You're here for the end? We could flip it over and play another one if you guys are down. Trying to figure out how to get the most points here. We could just do this. I think this is as good as it's gonna get. I was thinking about doing another concentrate, but sadly we only have enough coins. We only have 2 coins. We spent all our coins on the last concentrate. So we do that, and then we get 3 points from the broken road, and that's it. That is 6 out of 6 for winter. That wraps up the game, unfortunately. We're going to score D and A one last time, so we'll score D first. This is the broken road. Do you think we'll have a positive outcome? Oh my god. Yeah, 100%. So, if you just look at the points we have right now, typically it's anywhere between like 70 and 90 points on the subtraction situation. So, looking at what we have right now, we have 26 and 27. And we know we're about to get a big 26 from one scoring card. The other scoring card, not so much, but will at least be positive. We could do a prediction or a poll. But there's probably some math wizards out there that probably already figured it out. We're gonna find out. We're gonna find out right now. Do you think I'll have a positive outcome? Are you confident in my skills? Basically is what I'm asking. Alright, broken road. It's as simple as this. Any diagonal line you can draw across your map like this gets you 3 points. You really don't know. You said you only have the base game, right? I don't know how much you've played, but it's hard. I've played it so much that it's hard for me to go negative, but I have gone negative. Especially solo, it's hard for me to go negative in solo. Let's see. So we have, this is filled in. This is 3, just like in the example here. You have this bottom left corner filled in. It's 3 points. 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18 points for D, right? But we also have, I know there's a bunch of empties here. If you skip up to this one, this is why we drew up here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Bam. Easy. So 21, right? So 3, 6, 9, 12. 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18. And then everything after that has a blank up to here. So it's 21. So for the broken road, we get 21 points alone. I mean, kabam. Alright. And then we score A, shoreside expanse. Alright, I'll explain this one real quick. It says, it's pretty confusing, but it says, earn 3 reputation stars for each cluster of farm spaces not adjacent to a water space or the edge of the map. And then it basically says the same thing in reverse. So, earn 3 reputation stars for each cluster of water spaces not adjacent to a farm space or the edge of the map. So they're showing an example here, and it says like, this is touching the edge of the map so you don't get points. These are touching each other so they don't get points. This is a cluster of water spaces on its own, not touching anything else. You get 3. This is a cluster of farm spaces touching nothing else. gets 3. So let's look at our paper. And when I say nothing else, I just mean like not water or other farms, right? So let's look at our paper. We have 3, 6, 9, 12, 15. Alright, I'm gonna have to like circle them or something because I'm getting lost. It's only by cluster though, so this is its own cluster. So this is 3. How am I even gonna mark this off? 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 21, 24, 27, 30. And a cluster is 2 plus of the same terrain, yes. So like, single ones are not clusters. Are you sure? Yo, let me get this rule book out real quick. That's crazy. I've been playing wrong for years. Get the fuck out of here. Alright, where are we at? Where would you even find this in the rules? Yeah, but when you play, like, I play a lot on my phone too, and you get points for those single spaces. I swear it's a cluster. See, I play this on my phone, and they give me points then. He said BRB. Yo, he's about to figure this rule out, come back furious. Alright, who thinks it's a cluster? Like, you wouldn't have to have another farm there, right? For that to be, like, they're just saying for each cluster of farm space. I mean, a farm, a space by itself is a cluster. Oh, I thought you were gonna look up the rules. I guess I have to do it, right? Like, what constitutes a cluster? They have the scoring cards here in the back. We can look. So, oh, but these are for, and I don't think they did it for the first expansion. I don't think they showed the rules, right? But yeah, I'm pretty sure that's right. Oh, they do have the rules. Okay, so we're looking at shoreside expanse. Okay, it literally just says the exact same thing on the card. We're gonna have to look these rules up now. Chair game has me. 1 counts. I knew it, yo. This guy's driving. He was driving me nuts, man. I was gonna say, there's no way I've been playing wrong. Okay, 30 points for D. I was gonna say, yo, if I've been playing this game wrong for years, I'm about to just throw it out. I've been submitting scores and shit. Beginning of the scoring card section. Oh shit! Like, it's actually in the rulebook. Sorry, I was literally right there. When scoring, keep in mind of these general rules. Spaces that are share a side with each other are adjacent. Spaces that are only at diagonals with each other are not adjacent. A group of connected spaces that all have the same terrain type is a cluster. Clusters can have any number of spaces, including just a single space. Yo, fat, clap. Fat cat clap. That's what I'm talking about. All right. 30 points for D. What else do we got? 2 coins. Not good. Not my best performance on coins. And then for minus points, we did all right with the monsters, if I'm honest. We did have like a swarm of monsters in the second round and then nothing after that. And we just had like hero after hero. So I think we chose to draw this hero. No? Actually, no, this was Dal of Jolev. This was that crazy shape, and this was Freyla. So yeah, those are all like out of the explore deck. So we do get 0, right? There's no monster spaces next or empty spaces adjacent to a monster space. No. So that right there is 53, sorry. So 53 for winter. I mean, we really pulled it back there, guys. We were not starting out too strong. 13 in the first season, 14 in the second season, and then 26 and 53. So if we add that up, we have 27 plus 26, right? I need to get my calculator out. Wait, it's 53 plus 53. That's crazy. 106. 106 is the total score, right? Then we subtract the 4 scoring cards. Okay. We can zoom in on these so you guys can see the numbers, but it's 24, 22, 21, and 27. So we have 48 here, plus 22 is like 70 or something, right? Yeah, so 70 between these three, and then we have 80, 94. So 106 minus 94, we were barely positive. So we do 106 minus 94. Now, I'm not 100% sure, but I think when you play with the skills expansion, you may be supposed to subtract an extra 10 points or something. That would be the only reason I could see us failing this, but what does that seem like a good rule? To like, you know, you gotta go positive, or should we do like you gotta be a legendary cartographer to move on to the next map? Or we could just play through them all and say fuck it, you know. What is 106 minus 94? We went positive 12. Okay, and 12 points like in the game. If we're going off of heroes standards, right? I guess they're all technically the same, but this is your little scoring chart. So if we were positive 12, we were journeyman topographer, right? Because we were 10 points positive. Negative 30 is oblivious ink drinker. I just like to point that out. Last time we got legendary cartographer. I mean, this time what are we getting? What is it called? Journeyman topographer? I'll take it. I mean, I dig it. What do you guys think? We can write it on there. We can write it on there. Yeah, I was gonna say, it's your game. You've been playing on extra hard mode, not counting your own single clusters. That's huge too. If you said you only have the base game. So one thing I wanted to point out too is that if you cover all your ruined spaces and you get a card that you can't draw, you draw one by one of any shape on any space, right? So like that would be huge for that. You could just keep like continue drawing that stuff. Oh, we have some Daisy emotes. I guess you found them. Diplodocus found the Daisy emotes. I don't even know how to get to them. I put those in on over the weekend. I still have more to add. What are they for? It's Diplodocus to you. Okay, okay. Yeah, we could do another one real quick, right? This is gonna be map C though, because I hate like not filling in the other side. Actually, whenever you can't draw something, you draw a one by one, I believe. You can even choose it, but okay. Right. And I also think that if you can't, like let's say Temple Ruin. I know Temple Ruins isn't in the Heroes deck unless you add it. You're probably supposed to add it, but like, I don't add it. They're just annoying. I think if you can't draw on a temple and you've covered all your temples, you get to draw one by one as well. So, again, that I could be wrong, but I think that's the ruling. Again, all game we didn't see Stones Bind Mountains. This is a Explore card that comes with Architect's mini expansion. I love to see it. We pull these monsters and heroes out. And we could shuffle up and do a quick game on map C, right? Anyone that wants to play along, is there anyone that has like paper printed out? Because that would be the only reason I would slow down, is if someone was trying to play along. Daisy's not here. I gotta get better dog emotes. That doesn't look like Daisy, right? I wonder if you can make them on your phone. Oh, you like that one? There's a couple of them in there, maybe. Okay, let's just pull 4 new scoring cards and flip this. Find some what on eBay? Oh, Etsy. I thought you said eBay. Yo, let's go. Yo, no, so again, some emotes? Oh. Etsy makes emotes? Really? That's crazy. Alright, we've got 4 scoring cards. No one's playing along, right? So we're just gonna mix these up, right? We'll go A, Jorekberg. B, Sleepy Valley. C is Starlit Sigil. And D is Trelo Monastery. Alright, I am going to point out right away that these are all from Heroes expansion, okay? today the 6th already? No, it's the 5th. $20.26. Gotta get used to writing that. Holy crap. Oh my god, look at that pathetic dice drawing. Yikes, look at that. What is that? Alright, let's go. We're ready. Oh, we gotta flip 3 new skill cards first. Sleight of hand. Acrobatics. And disguise. Alright, I like to put them in cost order for whatever reason. So that's just me. But these are the skills. Oh, that's dice. I thought it was a piece of cheese. On the last one? I thought my last one was good, bro. What the fuck? That looks like cheese to you? Fuck. I'm a horrible artist. Dude. Get out of here with that shit. Your mod is also a graphic designer. I have my emotes, but not the privilege to post them. That's crazy. Oh my god. I'm getting rinsed about my cube. Fuck. I gotta erase it. It's supposed to be like a 3-dimensional dice. I can do better. Okay, maybe I can't do better with the glare. God damn it. Yeah, blame it on the glare. Alright, I'm ready. Let's go. I thought it was a piece of cheese. Alright, you know what? I can't believe she said I thought it was a piece of cheese. Okay, that's as good as it gets, folks. That's your cheese right there. My god. Is that bad? I mean, when you're up close, it's not that bad, right? Is it? Is that really cheese? It's supposed to be a fucking dice, whatever. Alright, let's get going. Damn. That looks like dice. That's what I'm talking about. Okay. Talking shit from the UK? Alright, let's flip. Alright, we have pasture. Oh, maybe we should go over the scoring cards like real quick. Joe Reckberg, you're gonna get 4 points for each column with the same number of farm and water spaces. So in the example here, they have 1 water space, 1 farm space. You get 4 points. Boom. Easier said than done. Sleepy Valley. Every row with at least 3 or more forest spaces is also 4 points. So that one's not as bad. Starlit Sigil, that one's awful for C. 3 empty spaces anywhere on your map is 4 points. Yep. So it seems like we have a consistent 4-point thing here. And then with Trelo Monastery, we actually get 7 points for any 4x1 cluster, I think. Right? Earn 7 reputation stars for each cluster of village spaces that contains 4 spaces in a 4x1 or 1x4 rectangle. Yow. Cool. Sleight of hand during the draw phase, draw 3x1 shape instead of one of the available shapes. Disguise during the draw phase, draw a 1x1 square, fill it with both forest terrain and water terrain. Acrobatics during the draw phase. If an ambush card is revealed, the shape drawn on your map sheet is a 2x1 shape instead of the depicted shape. So you can use acrobatics. I know there's a glare on that card, but you can use acrobatics. It costs 2 coins to change the shape of a monster. So pretty useful. We're going to pull this down though. So pasture is the first card. Remember, we want to get the same amount of farm and water in a space. So let's just do one to start out like this. Is there any reason? No reason to not just start like this. Maybe we should. I'm shaking the whole table. Maybe we should just go over here. Try to get some of these. Some of these mountains surrounded right there. We get a coin for that too, so that's big. Let's take the coin point. Man, I can't believe I'm getting the emotes my mod made for me. They are awesome. Sorry for the late message, was attending a client. Yeah, no worries. Yeah, I'll have to check them out. And I am gonna check out your Demon in the Shadows stream. Probably right after I'm done streaming, bud. I'm excited to see someone else play Final Girl. Although I did see Paula Deming playing the other day. I was in the chat. I saw you in the chat, your game. She was playing Krampus. I feel like Krampus sucks. I mean, it's a good feature film, but it's hard as hell, right? Honestly, they're all hard. Or am I just a bitch? I mean, I play with the tier dice too, so. Alright, let's keep going. Flip another one. Alright, we're on 3 out of 8. Mangrove Swamp. So we can easily get 4 points here just by drawing Mangrove Swamp. Oh. We can also get 4 points by drawing water, but I think the better move is to just go with the trees, because we're gonna get 3 points for having, or 4 points for having 3 in a row here, and then we're adding 2 to the row above it, right? And we're surrounding 3 sides of a mountain space. I think this is putting in work right here. That's putting in work. Okay, that was Mangrove Swamp. So then we're gonna flip. That's 3. Oh, my favorite one. Okay, we finally flip a 0 time Stone Spine Mountains. So this is where you get to draw your own mountain. Again, this is like part of an expansion, Architect's mini expansion. So see, you could draw a mountain here and have a cluster of mountains, which is crazy. But that doesn't really help us points wise. Like, it's weird to get it this early. Like, where should we put it? Did I do a dramatic pause? Like, when? I must have missed it. Let's go right here. Look at that mountain. Thoughts on that? Color it in yellow for the coinage. And then a little brown, right? Look, you would think that shit was printed on the board. That's what I'm saying. Okay. So we did surround this mountain. We drew another mountain. We get a coin. That's 2 coins. Who's Bob Ross? Alright, we're on 3 of 8. Let's flip. That's 5 of 8. So we have Hillside Terrace. This is not one of my favorite ones. Ooh. And it's harsh, right? The painting guy? Bob Ross. I would have said like Picasso or something, right? Call me Pablo Picasso. Alright. This is not one of my favorite ones. The reason is, it's just a big square. Like, I think we can do it over here. And try to add farms later. Sleight of hand could be good here. Did I do the dramatic pause? I don't think so. She's saying I did, but we shall see. I tried not to. I mean, it depends what you count. Let's see. So if we do water here, like immediately my brain wants to put the water here, right? Just to fill in a square, but that's 2 water in a column and 1 farm. So we would have to add a farm there, and then it's just all cluster effed. So maybe we start our own water over here. I'm not sure why I'm drawing like this either. I want to keep in mind Starlit Sigil. Alright, we have 5. Let's see. Coastal encampment. Okay. 2, 4, 6, 7 out of 8, and we have to draw this coastal encampment. And oh, we could do. See, right away, I want to do houses because of Trelo Monastery being however many points it is, but you guys are talking about these points. Again, I don't know what they're for or what they do, but enjoy the points. So we have a problem here. Not a problem, but we need to make a decision based on. You guys are digging the hype emotes? Those are kind of cool, right? I like those. We got to put 1 water here, I feel like. I mean, I don't want to go, like, do we just go 1, just get like 1 later? Like, we can get 1 later. I also want to think about making a 3-point Starlit Sigil, right? But that doesn't work down here, does it? No, it doesn't. So let's put this water up here. Okay, it's at least 4 points for now, but we can add to it later. Geez, my drawing is getting off. It's just getting worse and worse. It's fine. That's fine. All right, 2, 4, 6, 7. Okay, is this gonna be the last card? Yeah, we added some emotes over the weekend. Some of them, yeah. I really, honestly, like, I don't know what I'm doing here on Twitch. I'm trying to like get familiarized with it. Yeah. I mean, I'm just winging it. Like, I don't know what all. It just seems like a lot of stuff, doesn't it? Like on the homepage, like, I don't know. We need a chat reroll. If redeemed, the dice roll of just now will cease to exist, and legendary tabletop needs to roll again. I like that. I like the idea of that. Actually, for Final Girl, that would be huge. I would use that all the time. That's actually a great idea. I'm gonna write that down. How do we go about getting that into the system? I mean, you're a moderator, so maybe you can show me. 2, 4, 6, 8, 9. This is our last card. We have Woodland Crossroads. All right, we've got to start. Oh, but it's another 4 points. Oh, it's another 8 points. We're taking it. We're taking another 8 points. So we're going to put 1 forest here, 3 here, and 1 here. And that gives us 1, 2, 3 rows. And a starlit sigil. So starlit sigil here. Every 3 forests in a row is 4 points. So 1, 2, 3. So 4 times 3 is 12. We put 1 forest here. We get starlit sigil for 4 points here as well. Pretty good. Pretty good first season. We'll see how we did. So we're gonna score A first. A is going to be Jorekberg. Jorekberg. Is that a how do you pronounce that? Jorekberg. It seems German or Netherlandy, right? 4 points for each column that contains an equal number of farm and water spaces. So we only have 1 here. 1 farm, 1 water. 1 farm, 2 water. 1 water, no farm. Okay, 2 water, no farm, blah blah. So we only get 4 for A. We have 2 coins. We can write that down. We'll bring the B scoring card down. All right. Sleepy Valley is 4 points for each row that contains 3 or more forest spaces. That's it. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So this one has 3, this one has 3, this one has 3. It's 12 points, right? And no monsters. That's good. So we get 18, right? 12 plus 4 plus 2 is 18, I guess. We add in a monster. We add in a hero. We shuffle the deck. We flip to summer. We keep going. Rolo, I know you were talking about getting this game. Did you end up picking this up or no? This is one of my favorites. I used to submit my scores on BGG too. They have a monthly challenge every month. It's super fun. Alright, Mangrove Swamp. It's a little Tetris-y. Like trying to figure out where to fill this shit in, but right away I'm thinking we go with just the upside down trees right here, right? Get some more tree points. I mean, we'll take that, right? It's 8 points. Gotta take that. Okay, easy. 2 out of 7. Yo, Stab, my man, how's it going, my dude? What's up? We're playing some Cartographers. Thanks, buddy. Appreciate it. How you been, man? I seen you on World of Warcraft. It seems like you have a lot of characters, man. A lot of characters. That's good. It's good to hear. So we got Hillside Terrace. We don't like this one, but remember when we put this water over here? You've been AFK socially and playing a lot of WoW? Yeah. It is what it is, man. Me too. So just by doing this, we're getting 2 columns here with the same amount of farm and water spaces, netting us 8 points. I mean, I dig it. And again, I hate that big boxy shape, but what can you do? Alright, man. Sounds good. Appreciate you stopping by, dude. Okay, 4 out of 7. Let's keep it rolling. This is gonna be 6, so this is going a little too quick for me. We don't like 3 2s in a row, because that means our next card could end the season. To be honest, we weren't prepared for that. And it sort of makes me think, like, should we... Oh, we could pick up 8 though on Jarekberg. It's 8 or 7 on Trelo Monastery, man. And what I mean by here for the super nerds like me is Trelo Monastery. I gotta do this in such a way that I can show the scoring cards at all times. Like, post them somehow on OBS so you guys can just see them. So I don't have to fuck around with them. But you get 7 points for a 4x1 square like this. So we want to think about starting that at least for next season, right? Although there is Joe Reckberg, where we get 4 points for each column with the same amount of farm and water. And if we were to add 1 farm here, but see, that would mess up this column, so I don't think it's worth. I think we stick with Trelo Monastery here. We draw houses, and we try to get closer to that 4x1 shape. This is going to give us 2 ways, basically, to do it. Is it possible to get another Starlit Sigil here, too? Probably not. Probably not. Where do we put this? We got to put it somewhere where we can add to it later. So let's go up here. Let's go up here. Okay, that was Frontier Dwelling. And again, we're 6 out of 7 already. So this is not looking good. And that's going to be it. So that's 8 of 7. Last card, Coastal Encampment. The nice thing about it is we do get a 4x1. We get our first 4x1, or Actually, that's it. That's all we can do. That's all we can do is get our first 4x1 here. With houses. We add to either this side. Well, let's just do it like this, right? That way we're at least getting a coin out of it as well. So we get a coin. Okay, and that's going to end summer. So that was a quick season. I mean, look at that. 2, 4, 6, 8 right away. Season over. We score B. So we have some more forests here. 1. So it's each row with at least 3 forests. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times 4 is 20 points. 3 coins. And then we score C. I can't believe we haven't seen a monster yet either. So for Starlit Sigil, this one is 4 points for 3 empty spaces like that. Just random. They don't have to be any particular shape. And we only have 1 so far. So we get 4. I'll take it. Again, no monsters. That's big. 27 points. We go on to the next season. So go into fall, right? 7 time again. We're going to shuffle a new monster, new hero. Most of the time, I'll be honest, like, I just avoid the skill cards. I feel like it's already too much to think about in this game. But they do have their little niche times when you can use them and really, really ramp up your score. First card's going to be Pasture. That actually works for Joe Reckberg, right? We can draw farms in the coin shape. 1, 2. Oh. Yeah, I feel like we just go like this. You get 2 coins there? Okay, 1 out of 7. Let's flip. Coastal Encampment again. We have to start a second Trelo Monastery, I think. I think that's the play. We can't really get a Starlit Sigil in here somewhere, can we? No. Well, yeah, technically right here. Let me bring it down a little closer so we can see. So we're trying to get either another 4x1 square of house terrains here, or yeah, I think that's really the only shot. But at the same time, we want to make sure we're getting starlit sigil points, right? And I was looking, if we do this, that leaves room and gives us starlit sigil. So just like that, 3 empty spaces. We can fill that in later and get another starlit sigil. Oh, no worries, bro. It's all good, man. Everyone's got to work, right? Let's flip another one. That's 3 of 7. This is going to be 5. Okay, Wildwood Garden. Some sneaky shapes here. Because we are even right now on forest, so adding this random forest doesn't really help us. Putting one farm here helps us, but doesn't help us here. I feel like, is there another sneaky way to get another starlit sigil points? No. Right? It's too broken up down here. We need a specific shape. That's a tough one. Maybe we just go farms, we fill it in. In hopes of later getting, like, we want to get this coin, right? And maybe we can get some water in that column later for Joe Rickberg. Oh, we're not going to get that coin anyway. Damn. Oh well. Okay, 5 out of 7. This might be a rough game, but... Oh, we get a freebie, so Kethris Gates. Can draw any shape. Doesn't cost time here. Oh. See, that would have worked nicely. See, I would put the water here to get Joe Reckberg points. But we need this open for Starlit Sigil right now. So we just put the water here. Oh, what am I saying? What am I saying? Or another point reward can be give a handicap either to you or the Automa bot non-human opponent. That's also a good idea. Yeah, I like that. How can we enforce that? Because I do find myself whooping the Automa's ass in Wingspan. 2, 4, 6, 7. This is the last card. We have Frontier Dwelling. Can we use a skill card to get 7 points here? That is my question. At least someone is. You still haven't been beating the Automa? On hard difficulty? Even with all that practice? Let's just go houses randomly here. Hope we can hit a Trelo Monastery later, right? You avoid it now? Avoid what? The Automa? Or Wingspan altogether? 2, 4, 6, 7. Remember my explanation of manual versus automatic? Well, you will enforce it because they are giving you loyalty. That is the name of the point system. Okay, I could dig it. That's fair. How many points are we talking? Because we do play Automa's Horde as well, so we could just figure in some cash points for the Automa. Yeah, a handicap for the Automa. I actually like that idea. We're gonna have to figure out how to incorporate that in. Let's score this up. We did a little bit better on C. We have Starlit Sigil. We're gonna get 8 points. You're playing Wingspan right now, but the 3 random player online. The random player online is not a good way to improve, I must say. You got to go on the Discord. It's the only way. Like, you have to, if you want to get better at Wingspan. I mean, it is what it is. Like, but honestly, like, the people in the Discord community are so nice and helpful, and they post videos and all that stuff. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. So 8 for C. D. So we're gonna have 2 here. So it's each 4 by 1. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we get 14 for D. We have 5 coins, no monsters, which is absurd, right? $27.27. Okay, final season again. I'm doing what you taught me. What, me? What I taught you? Maybe I'm not shuffling good. Don't base my choices off my bonus cards. Yeah, that's a start. You always told me you pick your bonus cards first, and I always thought that was crazy because it's like you have to look at the birds to see if they go with either of the bonus cards. But if you just like a bonus card, I mean, sure, it's fun and all, but like, if you want to win. How many points is answered by asking this question? How often do you want it redeemed? How many points is answered by asking this question? How often do you want it redeemed? Okay. How many points is answered by asking this question? How often do you want it redeemed? I don't know anything about, if you guys are talking about the point system that I made up on Twitch, you guys can tell me how to fix it. If it's too many points or not enough. What are you redeeming these points for? That's my question. More often, less points. Okay. I will think about that. I'll figure that out. Like I said, again, I am doing my best here. Had some time over the weekend, started looking into it. I saw that they have emotes. I added some emotes. We also did do a point system. I don't know what the points are for or how they're redeemed or what they're used for at all, but we appreciate the feedback 100%. More often, less points. Okay. Yeah, like, again, what do these points do? Maybe that's what you're trying to explain to me, but alright, let's keep it going. We gotta wrap this up. Hillside Terrace again. Damn. Okay, we could do an easy water right here for Joe Reckberg, right? Easy water, 4 points, Joe Reckberg. We love to see it. To do things like this, look, I'm a chat highlight. That's actually dope. No, I'm just kidding. I mean, is that really what it's for? I don't know. That's pretty cool. Oh, you redeemed 100. I see. So you're spending the points. You guys have 15,000. That basically makes you super chats. Let's flip. Oh no. This is where we're gonna get all the monsters, right? Because I'm running out of time. We start in the bottom left. We go this way. First legal space is here, if I'm not mistaken. Which hurts. I mean, yeah, that hurts. That is not good for us. I do like that highlighted chat, though. So that's what you use the points for. Appreciate you showing me. So... Okay, yeah, we can dim the points down a little bit. That is an automatic, just for your information. Okay. Coastal encampment. I'd like to draw this where I can get a 4th Trelo monastery here, but it doesn't seem possible. Yeah, let's just put this. Yeah, there's nowhere we can go for. We could go here. Two, 4, let's see. 5, Timber Grove. Can we get another 3? Probably not. Let's just surround this dragon. Get a coin. 2, 4, 5. Oh, another Stone Spire Mountains. We don't score Starlit Sigil anymore, so let's put a mountain here. Let's see, what else do we got? 2, 4, 6, 7. That's gonna be the last card. And of course we can't get that. But we can block some monsters, so we can do this. Okay, I played through this pretty quick, but we're running out of time today. We gotta wrap this up. Let's score D and A. So first we're gonna score D. So we get 7 points for each 4x1 cluster. 1, 2, 3. 7 times 3 is 21. So 21 for D. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 points in coins. And then for A, Joe Reckberg is each column with the same amount of farm and water spaces. So 1, 1, 1, 1. That's 2. So we can circle them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Times 4 is 20. Minus 1 from the dragon. This is 47 plus 27 plus 27 plus 18. $119 minus 30, 40, 50, 68. We got 33. So it was 86 points. So 119 minus 86 is 33. Boom. Nice. All right. 2 games of Cartographers, but that is going to wrap it up. 33 points. Oh, nice. Yeah, you got it. 33 points. That's a legendary cartographer, fellas. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, we love to see it. We love the legendary cartographer. So that was good. That was another C map, but we were trying to do D map, but we only got 12 points on that one. But that's gonna be it for today, guys. Let's raid somebody real quick. Thanks, I appreciate that, Hopeless Diplodocus, and appreciate everybody stopping in, hanging out. Yikes, I got the hiccups here. Time Roller, I swear they were in my chat earlier. We're gonna raid them. Let's go. Good games. The monastery was huge. The monastery is always huge, I feel like. You're getting 7 points. Yeah, you love to see it. Thanks for stopping by. Fat Cat Clap. And everybody else too. We will see you guys next time. We are gonna raid now, so that is it for me today. We're out of here.